Are you pregnant and you are afraid that you're not going to know when your body is going into labor? So you're constantly scanning your body for any signs that labor might be on the horizon. Let's talk about it. My name is Dawn. I am a student nurse midwife, became a labor and delivery nurse in 2003, and have been taking care of childbearing families ever since then. So here is the tea on that. You likely will not know that you're in active labor when it happens. You will know when active labor started after you've given birth to your baby. And the reason I say that is because your body is going through all these different changes currently during your pregnancy to prepare you for labor. And a lot of those things don't look like labor and delivery that you see on TV or like your neighbor went through or maybe your bestie. It's very different for everyone, and it's very different with each pregnancy even. So there's a big chance that you won't know. So the best thing that you can do is to just live your life and do the things that you need to do. And then when something grabs your attention, instead of you like microscopically thinking, okay, how are my feet looking? What is my belly doing? What is my stomach doing? Are my bowels loose? Am I not sleeping well? Am I nesting? And all the things that we start to think about constantly. If you just wait until your body grabs your attention from your normal daily life, then you can ask yourself, okay, what is this? So you start having some tightening in your back, or you start to have low menstrual cramping, and it grabs your attention. Say, oh, okay, I'm feeling some slight cramping. You can make note of the time if you want, and then go about your business. There's going to be a moment in time when distraction will not work, and you cannot use that at all anymore. Now, of course, this depends on if it's your first baby or your fifth baby, what you would do in case of starting low menstrual cramping. And it will also depend on where you are in your pregnancy. If you're having low menstrual cramping and you're 32 weeks, that's a reason to call your doctor, okay? Now, as a general rule of thumb, we tell people that you're in active labor when you're having contractions about 4 to 5 minutes apart. They last for at least a minute. They're painful, and this has been going on for about an hour or so. Now, is that true for everyone? No. We would be so lucky if it was, but it's not. Everybody's different. Every baby's different. So it's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. In many hospitals, they won't admit you until you're at least 4 centimeters, some even 6 centimeters, because they say that's when active labor begins. But the cool thing about labor and delivery and about good nurses and providers is that they are going to take into account many different bits of information. How frequently are you contracting? How well are you coping? How firm do your contractions feel when they're using their hands to touch? Not the computer, not the monitors, but their hands. They want to know how baby's tolerating things. There's just so many variables. It shouldn't be based off of one thing alone, like how many centimeters you are. What was your experience? Did you know when active labor started at that time? Or did you look back after you gave birth and you're like, oh, I bet that's when it actually started? I'm really curious what your experience was. Please let us know here in the comments.